Hi, for anyone that's new here, my name is Lena Fiske. I'm an associate broker with United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine, and today I'm here in East Millinocket, Maine, and I'm here to highlight something a little bit different than what we normally do. Don't get nervous, we're still showing our listings, and we still will have videos for that, but we're getting to the end of the year, and 2023 is just right around the corner, and I wanted to do an end video of a spotlight. And the spotlight that I want to highlight is the Canaan Festival of Trees. Some of you have asked about events in the areas that we work and live in, and this is one of them. So I'm kind of excited to get you inside to show you around. So let's go inside. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, the event coordinator for the Canaan Festival of Trees, Canaan York. Let's go find him. Hey everyone, we're inside the Canaan Festival of Trees. This is the town municipal building, and this is Canaan York. I'm glad I was able to find him. Hi, Canaan.
Hi, Lena.
Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Canaan, and how the Canaan Festival of Trees came about?
Okay. So I am a region native. I live in the town of Medway, next town over to where this event is held in East Millinocket. Grew up here my entire life, proud graduate of the local high school.
Skate High School.
The communities in general. I did go away to college for a few years, but then realized that the Katahdin region is a magical and special place that I wanted to come back to, which surprised me at the time. But I am loving every second of being back. I'm just a firm believer, that small communities are the best places on earth. You know, you never have more community support. You never have more opportunities to just be plugged into things and do meaningful work than in small towns. And I feel like if I'm going to be here, I want to be all in. And so this event, we didn't reinvent the wheel by any means. There are Festival of Trees that happen all over the state. But we had a craft fair here actually one year, and as we were closing that up, we were like, it's too bad that there's not more stuff that happens in this space, because they've done a great job renovating it. It just has so much history for the people who've used it for other things in previous generations. And anyway, we just thought it would look amazing here, and we thought maybe we could make a Festival of Trees work. So we actually pulled one together that year in a couple of months. In 2019 was the first year. We had 11 trees that year, which we were super proud of actually, and it really got a lot of momentum moving forward for us. People excited about the opportunity to come in and what they were able to do. And then it's grown every year since then, which has just been remarkable.
That's really awesome. There's 45 trees in here?
We have 45 trees this year. We've grown every single year. It went from 11 the first year to 21 the second year. We fell just short of 39 last year and 45 this year. So.
And one of the trees that we're standing in front of was sponsored by Millinocket Regional Hospital in Millinocket. And on their tree, to explain this to a lot of people that might not know, you don't win the actual tree itself.
Correct.
The tree itself stays here and gets packed away every year. You win the things around the tree, little stuffed animal.
I want that myself. I love it.
And what they're sponsoring, one of the things they're sponsoring this year is a gift certificate to Great Wolf Lodge. Try to say that really fast, 10 times. And what are some of the things that maybe some of the viewers might want to know about these trees if they want to sponsor one? Let's say next year.
Well, first of all, we would love to have you is what we want you to know. Help us continue to grow and stay relevant. But I think the thing I'm loving this year is there's so much creativity. So a lot of the businesses are getting super creative with what their trees look like, the color schemes, the prizes. So at Millinocket Hospital, Millinocket Regional came into our fold last year. So this is their second year as a tree sponsor. And they're kind of more focused on like the experiential thing. So last year's tree was a trip to Santa's Village. This year they're keeping that theme with the Great Wolf Lodge, which is in Massachusetts. And Katie Mackin, who's the person that does a lot of their work there, their marketing director, has just done a fantastic job. It's the happiest, most beautiful tree. I love everything about it. This ribbon is coming home with me. But I think that that's what I love so much is that we just ask people to get creative. And obviously people's generosity is incredible, but there's really no two trees in here that look exactly the same. I think one thing that holds up some businesses is they think, oh, I might be, I'm trying to think of a good example though, but they think my business would not be a good business because nobody's going to want what I sell. That's not necessarily, your tree doesn't have to be themed around what you sell. It can absolutely be, like say you're a automotive garage, but you can do a tree that's Barbie princesses, whatever you want to do. We just are excited to have prizes for people, have really exceptional trees and really good things that draw them in here, and obviously try to hit on people of all ages and demographics.
And so that's a good segue to go look at some other trees. So let's walk over, and I'm going to pick out one of my favorite trees.
Sounds
so
good.
Come on. Okay, Canaan, this was one of my picks for trees, and it's not only just a gorgeous tree, it's sponsored by you.
It is. Well, first of all, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. The absolute truth of the theme of this year's tree is that, and I am pleased with how it came out as well. One of our committee members, as we were setting up trees and getting them decorated, asked me, she's like, there's still nothing on your tree. Are you concerned? And this was like 72 hours before the event started. And I said, no, I'm totally fine. But when it was less than 24 hours before it opened and the tree was still bare other than the beautiful flocked branches, I was a little bit concerned. Luckily, I own a shop in town and have plenty of backstock. And so this all was curated from my business, Katahdin Collectibles. And I am pleased with how it came together. And I think there's a pretty good little variety of stuff, mostly home decor, which the shop is heavy on as well.
Another stuffed animal.
Yeah, I love the stuffy. That one was actually hard for me to give up. I kind of wanted to keep it myself, but we got some coffee mugs. We got an outdoor fire pit, so like in the summertime, in everyone's favorite time of year, probably in Maine, we can have some memories.
I'm a toucher.
Listen.
I'm an absolute toucher, so I have to touch everything.
Please.
So I'm that child that goes in and you're like, don't touch that. So obviously people can come in and actually not only just look, they can check out what is under the trees. Let's pick a tree that you like. So let's walk around and we'll find another tree.
Alrighty.
This is one of your picks, Canaan. This is the Ellis Family Market tree. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? It's very unique. So it's not your traditional tree.
Right.
It's a little different.
It is a unique tree. We constructed this specifically for them. Peter Ellis, who is one of the co-owners of Ellis Family Market. I know you know Peter well as well.
Hey, I worked for him. I love him.
And he speaks so highly of you as well. So he said that, anyway, he just said you're amazing, which we already know. But so he told me, he's like, I do not have a creative bone in my body, but I'm very generous, which is, I believe everyone's a little bit creative. So we're going to pull Peter's creativity out. However,
absolutely.
I think more than anything, what I love about this tree is 2022 especially, like people have talked so much about inflation and, food and fuel insecurity. And so they're just so generous. So this entire tree has a $1,000 valuation. Obviously you do get the food and the canned goods and stuff, the necessities anyway that came from Ellis Market that go along with the tree. But in addition to that, it also comes with $400 worth of Hannaford gift certificates that you can redeem at the store for groceries and whatnot, as well as a $500 fuel certificate for Dead River. And so I just think in a year, listen, I love all the trees. Like there's a mermaid tree over there. I want to sing the songs every day. But I just think in terms of practicality and really trying to think about the heart and the mission of this event and what it really is supposed to do and what we're trying to do, giving back and filling needs in the community of things that are really going to be necessities and probably hardships for people this year.
Great segue on how this event benefits the Katahdin region as a whole.
Yeah.
And that is focusing on food insecurities and to help families in need.
Absolutely. So other than a very small amount of money that we keep in a residual account every year for necessities like maybe we need lights, or maybe we need to buy a couple of new trees for people, or maybe we need a little bit of a couple more extension cords or something.
Oh, absolutely.
We do keep a little bit of money to help make sure that we can promote the event every single year and put it on ourselves. But 95% of our money, if not probably more than 95%, goes right back into the local communities, including up in the northern regions in Patton and Sherman.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And so we help children and families that we know may have fallen on hard times to help get them some gifts for Christmas.
And this would definitely help.
Yes, and then in addition to that, we also help people who maybe have food insecurities or who are worried about heating their home get through a hard winter. So our neighbors, our friends, the people that we go to church with, eat dinner with, work with, a lot of them are struggling, and it is our mission to help give back to them. And also at the same time, you know, at the end of the event, we give away some awesome prizes too. So it's really a win-win for everybody. I think most people who come through the door realize that what they're really doing is making a donation.
Oh yeah,
But at
absolutely.
the same time, you know, it's fantastic knowing that we're also going to give away some pretty incredible prizes too, and that the people, the individuals, and the businesses who sponsor trees for this event, that's one thing that renders me speechless. I usually am not at a loss for words, but I don't even know sometimes how to describe that. It's incredible.
And with that being said, it is ramping up in here. It is getting busy. If anybody is interested in knowing more about this event, what's the best way to find out about this? Because by the time this video comes out, and I apologize, this event will be over with. We only have, what, four more?
5 more. Well, including today, we have 5 more days.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely. We're already starting to, you know, put plans in place and contingencies for 2023. So we don't have a proper website, but we are on Facebook as the Katahdin Festival of Trees. So probably your best form of connecting with us is to send that page a message, and the number that's linked to it is my private personal phone number, but you're welcome to like literally email me on there or send me a text message or phone call.
You're brave. You're brave.
But we are, you know, like I said, we definitely want to bring anybody into the fold who wants to sponsor a tree or who wants to be a part of this event.
Okay, yeah, great.
And that's the thing, it all works really in tandem, you know, like for people who aren't able or willing to sponsor a tree, like we need people to come through the door.
Oh, yeah,
you know, we're always looking
absolutely.
for volunteers to sit at our head table and help us count tickets and whatnot. So there's literally nothing that's too big or too small. I mean, we have trees in here that are valued from probably a couple $100 up to $4,000. So everything really runs the gamut. And I tell people, businesses who are interested in doing something, they say, I might only be able to give you $5. Everything helps, and I mean everything helps, and we put it to the best use and maximize the potential of it.
With this, I want to lead into, if you're interested in moving to the area or you're looking for homes in the area, we're definitely here to help you with that as United Country Lifestyle Properties of Maine. But come to some of these events. If you're interested in being at this event next year, 2023, go to the Katahdin Festival of Trees Facebook page, like the page so you can keep up with what's going on with all the organization. And I want to thank you, Canaan, for having us here today. I really appreciate it, and it looks like you're getting really busy. So we're going to say goodbye and end the video, and thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure, and I'm so grateful for any exposure and any opportunities we have to share our event. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you in the next video. Hey everyone, I'm back outside. I am so happy you were able to spend the time with me here today and tour the Katahdin Festival of Trees and meet Canaan York, the event coordinator of this. And if you want to see more of our videos, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos coming out. And if you're interested, we do have a new monthly newsletter that we put out, so you can subscribe to that also. And there's a QR code that we have that if you want more information, you can scan the QR code and get more information. And if you would like to see more videos like this, let us know. We do read your comments. And I want to thank you again. Have a good day.